All right, guys, welcome back to Grow the Earth. And today we're out in our food forest. Now we're going to talk about trees and not only selection, but where you should plant them in your yard. Especially, this is going to matter the further north in the United States that you get because it's going to matter more and more for cold hardiness. So, whenever you're buying trees, of course, we need to pay attention to make sure that they're good for our zone and that they're going to be good for the temperatures that you see in your area. That's what your zone refers to. Not only your high temperatures, but more importantly, your low temperatures, especially for a tree. Now, you have trees that are good for your zone, but you can also add an extra layer of protection to these trees, and you can kind of get outside of your zone a little bit if you follow these tips. Now, we need to look at a couple of different factors. Number one, we need to know which way is north. Because guess what? Cold air usually comes from the north. Because if we have a tree that is more susceptible to cold weather, we want to put a wind block in the way of that tree. Because 99% of the time, it is not the cold that really kills a tree, it is the wind chill. Because we've had plenty of years, and I've actually had plenty of trees that we have lost, not because the temperature got down to where it said that, our zone said that it would kill that tree, but because the wind was blowing 20 miles an hour and the wind chill was down in the single digits below where the cold hardiness of that tree stopped. We've had citrus trees, we've had peach trees that are for this zone and that were plenty enough cold hardy for this area, but the wind and the wind chill killed those trees stone dead. We had a neighbor that had a tree that was probably 20, 30 years old, a citrus tree. Beautiful tree, produced fruit every year. A couple of years ago, we had a cold front that came through and dropped us down into the upper 20s. But with the wind chill, we were down to single digits. Guess what? That tree died. A well established tree that was producing fruit every year killed stone dead because of wind chill. Now, we have taken this kind of to heart and we have separated our trees into trees that can tolerate the cold down into the teens and trees that cannot tolerate that cold down in the teens. Behind me here, we have figs, pears, nectarines, apples, blueberries, things like that that actually benefit from the cold. They need more cold hours. So we put them over here on this side of our property. And I'm going to kind of pop in a little aerial view of our property and show you where this is at because this has a direct line of sight to the north. And this is where over the years I've seen that a lot of wind happens. So leaving those out in the weather to where the wind can blow across them and they may see some wind chill, it's not going to hurt them as much because they are a colder, hardier tree. Now, on the flip side of that coin, we have our trees on this side of our yard that are actually protected by our home from direct line sight of the wind. This is where we've got our avocados, our citrus trees. This is where we have some banana trees that we're going to plant. And this is where we have our avocados. Now, again, these plants are all zoned for this area. But I have seen that wind chill will kill these plants. They don't do well when the cold happens and they will die. So we have kind of sectioned off our yard into an area to where the wind can hit these trees. The wind chill can be down in the teens and they will be perfectly fine. and plants on this side of the yard that are sheltered from the wind, that are going to be something that's going to be a little more delicate of a plant, a more delicate of a tree. That way they can thrive in this area, blocked from the wind and blocked from that wind chill that will really, really hurt these trees. So, guys, I hope this information helps you a lot. If they did, put me a comment down there. Comments drive YouTube. The more comments, the more likes I have, the wider that this will be spread, and the better that I can see what people want to see. As always, I ask you to pray over your family, pray over your garden, pray over your trees, and have a great day.